Good morning everybody, welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name is Chris, I'm a coach and sports therapist, and welcome to our Wednesday morning recovery session. Today is all about yoga based practices, mobility, stretching, mindfulness, breath work, you name it. It's all about that feel good factor, okay? So if you're feeling sore, feeling tight, especially after yesterday's leg session and last night's Swift session, don't know about you, but my legs are sore, then you're in the right place, okay? So I hope you're having an amazing week so far and enjoying your morning so far. Thanks for joining me for one, and thanks for being a part of this Patreon channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all your pledges. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of this amazing community. So with that all being said and done, hopefully you've got yourself a mat. You might need some yoga blocks depending on your flexibility, and maybe a yoga strap to kind of drag that foot over into place and get yourself in position, okay? If you don't have any of those things, you're going to be fine with just a yoga mat today. That's all I'm using. Just got a little bit of cramp in my toes. So today the yoga mat is all I'm using, okay? So don't stress if you don't have any of it, okay? Right, so that being said, depending on if you can, whether you have cramp in your toes like me, you're going to try your best to go flat footed if you can. So just like that, lay your leg nice and flat. Now some of you are going to find it painful, some of you may find it painful in the knees. If you've got extreme tension in here, you do so, go on to our foam rolling videos. You'll find it in the little search bar. Search foam rolling and they will come up. That'll help you relieve a lot of tension in there. We also have a few knee videos as well under the corrective exercise folder, so search those as well. Other than that, take a big deep breath, sit as tall as you can, try and open up your chest. I try and imagine a kind of big curve going across here and drawing down. Place your hands on your thighs, okay, and then just gently close your eyes for me, okay? Take a big deep breath in through your nose and gently out your mouth. And again. And one more. Good. From there, taking your knees out to the width of your mat, okay? You're instantly going to feel it a little bit more in your ankles, okay? Right, if that's too much, what you're going to do is walk your hands down, keeping your hips by your heels if you can. Stretch your arms out, okay, but try and keep your forearms off the floor, and then just gently rest your forehead down as you're holding that stretch. Remember, you're trying to keep your heels to the floor, your hips to your heels, and your arms stretched out, stretching out your shoulder joint and all along your back, like so. Take a big deep breath in again, in through the nose. Try and count 4 seconds if you can. As you get to that 4, hold for 2, and then gently breathe out for 4. Out of your mouth, nice and gently. Sit nice and relaxed. One more. Good. Gently coming up into a box pattern. Okay. You're going to draw your knees underneath your hips. Hands underneath shoulders. Rounding that back as much as you can. Pushing your chest away from the floor as much as possible. Curving that back into that angry cat. Nice and gently. Try and tuck your elbows underneath you, and by that I mean if it's facing out towards the side, if you rotate that elbow so it faces back, it will make it easier for this next move where you're going to rotate your hips, curve your back as much as you can and soften your elbows nice and gently. So that's perfect. Big deep breaths, nice and relaxed. Good. From there, gently come down, touch the floor, relax the feet, and then press up. Try and get those shoulders depressed if you can, so don't draw down like this. Elevate yourself as much as possible. Take a big deep breath. And then from there, plant the feet, draw the hips back as tall as you can. Some of you are going to be a little bit more flexible than me. If you can, I want to see videos. I want to see photos, post in the comment section, tag us on social media. This is where you get the show off. And then from there, coming back down again, slowly lowering yourself to the floor. Big powerful press up again. Big deep breath. Good, again, draw it as tall as you possibly can. Taking those hips up nice and tall, nice and easy. Big deep breath. Good, walking it forward again. Slowly lowering yourself. That's it, one more time. Big elevation. Stretching out that neck. That's perfect. Good, feet down, hips up. Final time. Big deep breaths. Finally bring your feet together, hips down. What you're going to do, you're going to step forward, bringing your heel as close to your wrist as you can. From there, you're going to rotate around, looking towards the ceiling. If you need to, drop the back knee down. If you can keep it up, then by all means do so. And then you're going to come back around. From there, you're going to step back, alternate feet, stepping as tall as you can. Again, rotating around, feeling that stretch in the glutes, in the back, drawing the knee back if you can. Good, gently coming around. From there, come back up again. This time, resting that back knee down if you haven't already. You're going to draw the elbow down on the outside arm, place the hand on the top of the head. You're going to rotate around as best as you can, holding that position at the top, taking a big deep breath, just like so. Again, remembering to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, gently coming around. Holding that spot for a second. Coming out. Draw the hips down. Feel that pressure as you draw down here, opening up the hip on the inside, opening up the hip flexors. Some of you are going to feel it in the arms, depending on how sore your arms are from Monday. Some of you are going to wonder what the hell I'm on about. Good, from there, extending that back leg, stepping back, stepping forward, opposite foot this time, knee back down again, holding that position for now, rotating around, getting that full stretch. Good, coming back around from there, drop the elbow like before, placing the hand on top of the back of the head and gently rotating around, just like so. Good. Big deep breath. That's it. Gently coming back around. Holding that position again. Drawing your hips down as much as you can. Feel that stretch in your inner thigh, in your hip flexors, potentially in your bum. Some of you might even feel a bit of a pins and needles down towards your knee. If you do so and you need a little bit of extra support, okay, just put a little cushion underneath that knee or just lift it up ever so slightly and then try and reposition it, okay? Good, from there, lift it up, coming down with the knees nice and wide, bringing the feet nice and flat again, taking a big deep breath, holding that position, walking those hands out, just like so, sinking those hips to the heels,
Stretching that back out as much as you possibly can. Take a big deep breath in through the nose. Gently relaxing, nice and easy. Brilliant. Good. So gently coming up, nice and tall. Bring your knees back underneath each other. Okay, so back together. Roll the shoulders back. Okay, gently closing the eyes. Take a big deep breath in. Breathe it away. Good. Really open up the chest. Draw the shoulders back and down. From there, opening up the knees a little bit. Gents, you'll know why. Okay, your hands are going to come down to the back. You're going to lean forward, relaxing your spine, stretching down, resting your head, relaxing your arms, allowing your spine to flex and curve, using your thighs to take the pressure off. Just going to open up those ankles, open up those spinal joints. Good, gently coming up nice and tall, reaching forward, coming down and pressing up as tall as you can with the neck. Good, from there extend it up and back, deep as you can last time, draw the knees back, draw the hips up. And then from there, what you're going to do is bring your feet together, you're going to slide one leg in the middle, like so. Now, if you need to, you're going to slide a yoga block underneath your bum just by here. Okay, you're going to flatten this foot as much as you can. Try and keep your hips level. So imagine you've got a spinning level that's going through your pelvis. You're trying to keep those level as much as you can. You're going to walk your hands